watching Morning Bytes, presented by Publish Industry India and brought to you by Star Engineers and Grun Mobility.
Good morning and welcome back to Morning Bytes, your premier source for industry news. Presented by Publish Industry India and brought to you by Star Engineers and Grun Mobility. I am Anushka Wani, digital editor for EM Magazine. I am here to navigate through the complexities of the industrial and business landscape with today's key headlines. Joining us, as always, Dr. Anil Lamba, financial literacy activist and author of the best-selling book, Romancing the Balance Sheet.
If you know how to read balance sheets, it will come to your aid on numerous occasions. For example, in your business life, you bump into a potential customer. And the customer says, I can give you a very, very large order. But your normal policy is to give 30 days credit. I want 300 days credit. Should you say yes or no? Should you say no only because 300 days sounds unreasonably long, inordinately long, and in the process lose a very big order? But on the other hand, if you say yes to the wrong kind of a company, you'll never recover your money. If you knew how to read a balance sheet, you would take a more sensible decision, a wiser decision. In your personal life, somebody comes to you, says, give me your life savings and I'll give you some ridiculous 80-90% interest per annum. Should you say no only because the interest sounds too good to be true and in the process lose a once-in-a-lifetime offer? But on the other hand, if you say yes to the wrong kind of a person, you'll never see your money again. Read the balance sheet. Who's making the offer? How many people used to come selling to us at one time? Timeshares. And so many people lost money. And along the way came Mahindra Holidays. The whole scenario changed. Read the balance sheet. Who's asking for it? You go to a bank to ask for a loan. The banker says, bring your balance sheet.
Thank you, Dr. Anil Lamba, for sharing your valuable insights on financial management. Let's dive into today's top stories from the industrial world. Today's episode packs a punch with insight into significant advancements and strategic investments shaping our manufacturing landscape. Let's get into it.
Our first headline today is about India's factory output, which touched a 3-month low of 5% in April. According to the Index of Industrial Production data released by the National Statistical Office, the IIP growth rate for April 2024 is 5%, slightly up from 4.6% in April 2023. When we break it down by sectors, the growth rates for mining, manufacturing, and electricity over the same period are 6.7%, 3.9%, and 10.2%, respectively. While the overall growth might seem modest, the significant increase in the electricity sector stands out as a positive indicator. Next, we have exciting news in the world of confectionery. Mondelez International has announced a strategic partnership with Lotus Bakeries to expand and grow the Lotus Biscoff cookie brand in India. But that's not all. They're also set to develop new chocolate products that combine the unique caramelized, crunchy Biscoff taste with Mondelez's renowned Cadbury, Milka, and other key chocolate brands in Europe. This partnership is expected to open up new opportunities for both companies, allowing them to accelerate growth in the cookie and chocolate categories and potentially expand into new markets and adjacent segments. Finally, in the packaged foods sector, Nestlé India made an important announcement on Wednesday. The company will continue to pay royalty to its parent company, Société des Produits Nestlé, at the current rate of 4.5%.
Thank you for joining us on Morning Bytes. Stay tuned for more updates and insights next time. Don't forget to subscribe and share our podcast with your colleagues and friends. Have a nice day.
You are watching Morning Bytes, presented by Publish Industry India and brought to you by Star Engineers and Grun Mobility.